The flavor we've been kicking is what you've been missing. Although it's free, we gon' make you pay attention. And there's one more thing that we forgot to mention. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe, and then listen. Bootleg Cable Podcast. Flavor in your ear. Bootleg Cable Podcast.
This is your boy P Double, and this is Bootleg Cable Podcast, episode number 36. What's cracking?
What up? It's man Killer Cal. Yeah, baby. I mean, dedication, man. We here, man. What time is it right now, man? 1:53 a.m. in the morning.
God damn.
Damn it, man. We here, man.
We've been trying to get a young lady to come on and rock with us for a little minute now, man.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't know, man. I guess a lot of people probably won't be down with recording at 1:50 something in the morning.
Yeah, that's a crazy thing. Because we have regular lives, man. We ain't like, the bigger podcasters that, that's all they do.
Definitely.
So once I figure once we get to that point when this is all we do, we'll be able to have the luxury of having whoever we want on at any point in time. But right now, man, everybody has their lives.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Up and down with kids and all this.
I mean, with that being said, man, like we always say, please like our Facebook page if you haven't done so already.
Yeah.
Follow us on SoundCloud. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. And share this with people. If y'all enjoy the conversations that we have, y'all enjoy the points that we make about different situations, please share it, man.
Share a comment, man. Share and comment. Don't be afraid to voice your opinion. That's what we doing, man. We ain't afraid to voice our opinion. We just gonna put it out there. So
exactly,
do the same thing, man. If you feel like you disagree or agree with whatever we're saying, just go ahead and comment on YouTube, SoundCloud, or just on our Facebook page.
Yeah,
Bootleg Cable Podcast.
Yep, Bootleg Cable Podcast. And then if you're gonna hashtag it, I know a couple people shared some stuff and they hashtag it. Remember, Bootleg Cable Podcast.
Damn, they can't spell that.
Something wrong with your ass, right? Yes, Bootleg Cable Podcast. Remember, if you're gonna hashtag it, please hashtag it correctly. But anything new with you this week, bro?
Ain't nothing new, man. Just same old thing, man. Doing the 9 to 5 thing, coming home, taking care of the family.
I hear you.
It feel like it's been a while since we've been on the podcast, though.
It feel like that. It feel like that.
It was a long week.
A lot of rain, dude.
Yeah, down here in South Florida, man. It felt like it was raining for 40 days and 40 nights out this bitch.
I came home the other day, man, and the front of the apartment was looking like a little pool or whatever, and it was raining pretty hard outside.
Yeah,
I seen a dude and his wife and their kid with beach clothes on.
Wow.
Playing in the rain, son.
Wow. Splashing
in that dirty ass water.
Listen.
Throwing frisbees.
Wow. This is like parking lot water, yo.
Yes.
And
got all kind of oils
and worms and all kinds of shit. Hey, yo, what's crazy?
Frogs
what's
and
crazy?
All kind
like
of nastiness in there, man.
Somebody, a coworker the other day, she was like, "Man, I hate that rain." I'm like, "Yo, it's water. Why are you scared of the rain? It's water. That's the cleanest water." She's like, "No, it's not. You ever felt that when he touch your skin?" I was like, "Yo, she right." You ever felt when the rain touch your skin and you come inside be burning a little bit? That's like acid rain, yo. That shit need to go through.
We got acid rain in Florida,
man. That shit need to go through some rocks and soak up some minerals or some shit, yo.
Filter itself. The clouds ain't enough.
Yeah, through nature, bro. Because this joint here is serious, man. I'll be coming home, my head itching. I'm like, yo, what's going on, yo? This rain's serious, man. But yeah, it was raining for like a good 5 days and 5 nights, man. It's not. I mean, like don't get it twisted. For those that don't live in South Florida, yo, it was raining for 5 days and 5 nights straight, man. It was mad areas just flooded, parking lots, all kinds of craziness.
It was
man.
crazy. I was watching something on TV today on the news. Dude was riding around on a jet ski in like through the streets.
Wow.
I want to say somewhere in Miami or something like that.
Oh
man.
yeah, man.
Dude was.
Chilling. Hey, that's what I do though.
Killing it too.
But yeah, shit. One of my homeboys told me, he's like, yo, I looked outside, man. I seen this chick in my neighborhood and she's driving through the water with her car.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, he live in a gated community, so she's like taking laps in this motherfucker, right? So finally the car breaks down. And then, you know, when he comes out, he's like, what happened? He's like, oh, she's like, the water got in my engine is broken down. Like, bitch, that's what you was trying to do. That's exactly what you was trying to do. You trying to get an insurance claim.
Right.
So that's an easy way. If you're done with the payments and you want something new, go ahead and drive through one of them.
I ain't even thinking of that, man. I need to get out of my damn payments.
Yeah, we're gonna delete this part of the conversation and do that, bro. Next time,
water damage will do it for you, man.
Yeah, immediately.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
even take the chance with it. They just like, even if the car starts, they still gonna
Write it
off
Yeah.
because they can't prove what got affected by the water or not. So
Yeah.
they usually just write it the fuck off, man.
A lot of different diagnostics to go through to test all that, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shit's crazy, man. Yo, you ever been in a situation where somebody said exactly what was on your mind, dog, and you're just like,
Somebody else said what I was thinking.
exactly what you were thinking in regards to an incident. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really was nothing too crazy, but man, yo, I was at the grocery store the other day, right? Publix.
Mm-hmm.
I'm there and I'm shopping, you know what I mean? And I'm in the aisle and I see, like, you know, two white elderly ladies and two white elderly men, probably in their late 60s or early 60s or whatever. You know, they shopping, whatever. And, you know, they just talking, like, they just glad to be out and talking and shit.
Glad to be breathing this air.
Yeah, Barbara's gonna come over tomorrow. You know how they get down, or whatever. So it's me and there's another black dude in the aisle, and these people here. So you know what I'm saying, they so loud with what they saying and shit. So one of them say, "Yo, which aisle's the crackers in?" Yo, homeboy just said, "Whichever aisle you in." And what had me dying was, like, I thought of the exact same shit. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I ain't racist, bro, but it was just like, it was just too clean of a line to hit. Like, they say, whichever aisle you in. Oh man, shit had me dying.
Well, shit. Speaking of that, man, last week, 1 week to the day. Last week, because you know it's Friday, we recording on a Friday night.
Yeah.
Last Friday, Bill Maher.
Oh yeah.
Similar situation. He there talking to the dude, and what dude said, "Oh, you know, we got to get you to come out in the field with us."
Yeah.
Bill Maher said,
Nah.
"The field?
Yeah.
I'm a house nigga. Like, I ain't going out in the field."
Right. He did say that. Which,
but before we get into how we feel about that,
yeah.
how do you feel about his comedic timing with that shit?
I you know what, I laughed. I didn't see it live. If
I
I'd seen it
didn't
live,
see it live either.
I would have laughed. I would have laughed. You know why? Because I've watched plenty of Bill Maher, and I kind of get his sense of humor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I could kind of see why he would have that kind of timing.
Yeah.
You know, for such a thing. Yeah, man. I mean, I really wasn't that wild about it, man.
Yeah, I wasn't tripping on it either, man.
I wasn't tripping on it, man. Cause let's keep it real, man. Everybody wants to, when it's mad public and shit, like everybody wants to call out that white dude that says the N word. But however, man, y'all let a lot of these white boys out here saying the N word all day out here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? I for one, I mean, I'm not gonna check. I'd be fighting all day if that was the case down here, especially because a lot of these white boys, they think they black. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I mean, like I said, man, for me, it's not really that big of a deal. I mean, if I was in his presence in that situation, I definitely would have checked him out and been like, "Yo, chill." But it to me, it don't really. Especially because of how he said it. It wasn't like he said something regarding black people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about himself. He was like, "Yo, I'm a house nigga." Like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? And
there's a high chance that he listens to hip hop. There's a high chance because he does know a lot about hip hop.
He used to date Superhead.
So and you're right. He did date Kareem Stephens. And so you know there's a song, you know what I mean, with Talib Kweli, Styles P, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no house nigga, I be in the field. I be in the field. So, you know what I mean? Like, the line probably came to him so naturally because there was some kind of reference point for him to say it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I wasn't that offended. And people, you know what I mean? People, like I said, man, people always looking for a reason to be mad outraged, man.
You need to be resigned from his job.
They
and
be
they kick
saying
him
all
off
that.
HBO, like,
sponsorship and all this, that. Yo, I was actually more upset that he had to issue apology. Like, my man, like, bro, you know what, man? Bill Maher has not really displayed any form of racism to me. You know what I'm saying? He's never really displayed that. Matter of fact, he's been a big advocate. You know what I'm saying? He points out a lot of the innuendos, and
he
does. You know what I'm saying?
He does, but he does say a lot of different racist shit. Not necessarily towards black peoples, but when he have what they call it, new rules.
Yeah.
A lot of the times when he do the new rules shit, he do say a lot of racist shit, especially towards people of Islamic faith and shit like that.
Yeah, but even with the new rules, I don't even think he's a writer. He's not even the writer. Most of the
probably not.
It's probably a black dude. It's probably, he has black writers. You know what I mean? So you know, you don't know who came up with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And like I mean, like I said, man, I ain't trying to give him a pass or nothing like that.
Nah.
But like, if I was in his presence, I'd have checked him. Like, nah, son. Like, don't do that. Like, don't go there. Like,
I get it, because you know, once you pass a certain line, like, hold on, this motherfucker got away with it. Maybe I could get away with it too. You know, so you don't want to open up that door for everybody to think it's cool. You know what I mean? To go with it. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? And maybe if he did hit the GA or did he hit the ER?
I think he said the GA.
Right.
If I remember correctly, like it didn't quite roll off his tongue as naturally as people say it did.
Yeah,
but he said it, and he was trying to. I'm a house nigga. Like, you know,
I don't be in the field,
nigga.
Yeah,
nigga.
Like I said, he has a lot of black writers and all that. So, and he's around a lot of black comedians. So, I mean, like, you know, you don't know where he picked that up from.
Yeah,
and it was just like a natural thing for him to say. You know what I mean? Like, how many times I've put my fucking foot in my mouth a lot of motherfucking times. Probably a bunch of time on this podcast, to be honest with you. So, you know what I mean? Just sometimes it be like that. You know?
Yeah.
So
it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
So our favorite president, man, you know, like I said,
favorite gangster.
OG Bobby Trump.
Yeah, right.
OG Donald Trump.
Yeah, right.
Boy Comey testified this week.
Yeah.
Right? And it was like a big deal leading up into it. They had like a countdown.
They had a countdown. I mean, it seemed like the ball was dropping like it's the NBA Finals or some shit. Yeah.
It was like 3 hours and 56 minutes until Comey testifies.
He ain't say shit.
He ain't say not a damn thing.
Not a motherfucking thing that was relevant.
I hope we can I hope that you can do this, or I hope that you give such and such a pass, or like So and
when
then
Donald Trump said this to me, I didn't feel comfortable about this. I didn't feel comfortable about that. I didn't think this was appropriate. I didn't think that was appropriate. Like, bro, what?
Don't he come off real squarish to you?
Yeah, he do, man.
Does it take a square to do that kind of job?
I would say nah, but I like I said, maybe they have more than, you know what I'm saying, it was let up, you know what I mean? But like, I don't know. Did he get money for that fucking shit? Because they made that shit a fucking spectacle, man.
They did.
And the whole time that shit was going on, Donald Trump is over here with fucking, you know what I'm saying, talking about some other shit. What was he talking about? Like, he was with other countries and all that, you know what I mean? No, he was with some of the states or whatever. What is he advocating for? I forgot. Damn.
Some bullshit.
Yeah. All white panel. Let's make America great again. Introduce yourselves. My name is Barbara. I'm the mayor of blah blah blah.
My name is Tom. I'm the representative for such and such District 5.
Yeah. Let's make America great again. Yeah, man.
But yeah,
fuck shit.
So the whole Comey situation, right?
Yeah.
I was at work and I was listening to it while I was doing my job.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, you know, it's some kind of, he gonna drop a bombshell, and was like, yo, Trump was like, yo, man, I was out in Russia, you know, we had bitches, and you know, I was pissing on them, and you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking he gonna say something juicy.
Yeah, man. They should have had Weldon Williams testify to this shit. Shit.
Right? So, basically, I guess to kind of put it all in a perspective, the whole thing was about Russia interfering with our election.
Yeah.
Right? They said that he was fired, Comey was fired, supposedly because Well, initially they said it was over the Clinton emails.
Yeah.
Then Trump switched positions and said that he got fired because he wasn't handling that investigation properly.
Right.
So during that time now, I guess him and Trump had conversations. Trump, I guess Jeff Sessions is supposed to be the Attorney General, which is Comey's boss. And anytime Comey is talking to the president, your boss technically supposed to be present if he's able to be present in the situation. So what they're saying is that Trump was talking to him and Trump was like, yo, Sessions, fuck out of here, nigga. Let me holler at my man's Comey real quick. Yeah. Shut the door on your way out, bro. Yeah. So they say Sessions was kind of reluctant to leave, and I don't know if he peeked his head in or somebody peeked his head in during the conversation and blah, blah, blah. So big ass 7 foot. How tall is Comey?
That motherfucker.
He about 6'11".
Shit, it looks like one of the Berry brothers, man. Brent Berry or one of them.
Look like he should be on the wing with KD shooting Jays or some shit. Yeah. So supposedly he was intimidated by Donald Trump. So I guess Trump probably flipped his jacket and was like hitting him with the Trump talk, like, yo, son, this is what's going on, right? You know, you got an investigation going on with my homeboy. I'm gonna need you to drop that, bro. Yeah.
Lay off that OG. Talking to him like a G. Shit, man.
So he didn't direct him to do it. He was like, you know, you talking to somebody like, yo, I hope that we can clarify the situation right here. Like,
I hope we could get through this fast.
Yeah. You know what that mean, man. Yeah, exactly. So when he testifying now, they talking to him about it, and he was like, "Oh, so did he direct you to do this?" And he was like, "Well, Comey was like, yeah, I've spoken to hundreds of thousands of people, and I feel like I know context of different. Like when he said, I hope that you drop this case against such and such. See,
OG
that's
fucking
what,
Trump.
That's what that means.
OG Trump, man. He's been into too many lawsuits, too many law investigations. He know how to say slick shit without saying it. Hey, yo, that's what a gangster is, man.
Yeah. But the funniest thing about all of this now is, I know you didn't watch it or you didn't listen to it.
Yeah, I mean, I got the gist of it from.
Did you hear John McCain though?
Nah. What
all right. So John McCain, for y'all that don't remember, is the old ass nigga that ran for
dude that
president.
Can't lift his hands up.
Yeah, the one that Trump called he's a war hero because he got captured. So John McCain is that dude. So he seemed to still be kind of defending Trump because I guess Trump is a Republican, air quotes, but whatever. So John McCain started talking to him, and you know, they have different panels of people. They ask him questions, X, Y, and Z. So McCain is talking to him, and he bring up the whole Hillary situation. So McCain is like,
I heard about that.
McCain was like talking to him, and he say, so you had an investigation going on with Hillary Clinton, right? And then Comey was like, yeah. He was like, so you came to a conclusion about Hillary Clinton, but you didn't come to a conclusion about Donald Trump. And Comey was kind of looking at him like, yo, dude, like, what are you asking me right now? Yeah. So McCain said it again. Well, you know, you came to a conclusion about Hillary Clinton, and he was like, yes. Hillary Clinton didn't have anything to do with Russia. Yeah. He said, this is a totally different investigation. Yeah. We were investigating Hillary about her emails in Benghazi and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. With Trump, we're trying to see if him or anybody else in the Trump camp had anything to do with Russia hacking our election. Yeah. But you came to a conclusion about Hillary. He was like, well, the investigation was complete. So at the end of an investigation, you come to a conclusion. Yeah. He was like, this one is still going on right now as we speak. So what are you saying? And he was just like, it just seems unfair that, you know, you came to a conclusion about Hillary, and like he kept on fighting the same point.
What Comey was saying about the Hillary investigation, like he was approached, I forgot by who, but they said that he was approached to say specifically, I think it was by Hillary and them. It was like, yo, listen,
Call it a matter.
we're gonna call it a matter.
Let's not call this an investigation.
It's not gonna call it an investigation. We're
It's
just
a
gonna
matter.
call it a matter. We're gonna address this.
In your eyes,
Yeah.
does that make a difference how you hear it when you check it when you
Absolutely,
listen to
man.
the
I
move?
think there's power in words, man. I think if you, that's why even myself, I'm still trying to work on my vocabulary because there's certain words, man, that can be interpreted a little different. I was watching, it's kind of slightly relevant to the same point, but I was watching what's the dude, the comedian, Trevor Noah, and he made a really good point. In regards to racism in America, how we feel about immigrants, and a lot of how we feel about immigrants is like it's like this: when an immigrant is speaking in their own dialect, usually we're not really that thrown off by it, but when we hear an accent, that's when we start forming an opinion about this person, and we start feeling some type of way about this person because immediately with an accent, it's either this person's ignorant, this person don't know this, da 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 da. So that's the same thing with the words that you choose to use. Sometimes the message is conveyed a different way based on the words, the terminology that you use, and I believe they play that game all the time. So if you call it a matter versus the investigation, in the public possession might be
or a situation,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the same shit these players use these days. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you in a relationship? Nah, I got a little situation.
Situationship.
Yeah, I got a little situation. You know what I mean?
So that's Bay right there.
That's Bay. Yeah, look at that. You know what I'm saying? It's not
Bay.
baby. It's
Bay.
Bay. You know what I'm saying? So what's Bay?
What's Bay?
Exactly.
It's about
That's
a little
the
situation.
difference between love and love.
Yeah.
Oh, love.
I love you too.
I love you too, man. Love you too.
What?
Yeah, somebody taught me a trick. It's like, yo, just say olive oil. Olive oil. Like, yo, I love you. Olive oil. I love you.
Oh man. But as far as Comey goes, is Comey snitching?
I mean, look, if you want an investigation, I mean, that's what you got to do, especially if they're going to have this shit broadcast. I mean, he held his own, like, as far as you the head of the FBI, you know what I'm saying? FBI and all that. Like, I'm pretty sure he knows how to keep secrets and, how to divert certain questions or whatever. But, I mean, yeah, just like anybody else, if you're in front of your boss is like, yo, listen, man, you know what I'm saying? I know there's a couple things that you checking into, bro, we need this to go away. We need this to go away.
Yeah.
Make it happen. And he walks out the room. Now you just left to your own.
Let me go to my laptop.
Yeah, you're left to your own interpretation after what to do with this matter.
Yeah,
you can talk to your wife, you can talk to somebody, but there's not much people you can talk to. You're like, yo, this dude just said, figure it out. You know what I'm saying? This thing needs to go away. That's my boss. He just said it needs to go away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What do I do next? Do I do the right thing? Who would I make this thing go away?
We'll see. We'll see about that.
Yeah, right.
And then he was talking about he had a sheep moment or whatever, or basically it was like, yo, I was a bitch for a minute, and I didn't know what to say or do, so blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
but
I don't think he's threatened by Donald Trump, but Donald Trump was instantly put in the position of being your boss.
Yeah.
And there you have it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure the next fucking, director of the FBI, he's gonna comply with whatever Donald Trump said because he's like, yo, this nigga fires people, dog.
I don't think that anything major is gonna come out of what he said though. And I mean,
what Comey said?
Yeah,
absolutely not.
Because and then they had I'm not able to answer the question right now in an open setting. So classification.
I don't even know why they do all this shit.
Yeah, it's all for show, man.
It's all for show.
Ratings. It's all money, man.
It's the dog show, like
money.
you be saying, man. They be just walking, prancing around with these fucking dogs, man. It's a dog show, bro. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Because this shit, first of all, something like this should not be that fucking public. You know what I mean? If you're gonna be doing questioning and all that shit, fucking you're in a room with 50 people, you know what I mean? Asking you questions like, who am I answering to? Like,
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, what can be taken out of context? Like, that's wild.
Yeah, man. But shit, man. Speaking of snitches, man.
Yeah.
You sent me a story.
Snitches get stitches, bro.
Right? You sent me a story. This 11-year-old kid called Popo on his pops
Yeah.
because his pops had drugs in his luggage.
Yeah.
And he said he saw his pops sell drugs.
Sell drug earlier. So he called the Popo, and his pops was arrested.
And they calling him they calling him a hero.
They calling this 11-year-old hero.
How you feel about that, man?
How do I feel?
Well, I guess one.
Yeah.
Where did the dad go wrong?
First of all, yeah, he went wrong by doing this in front of his child.
Exactly.
Like, you can't, like, you know, let your child see the dirt you do.
Mm-hmm.
But shit. Somebody had to tell this child, like, yo, if you see him doing this, just tell somebody. Like, I can't believe this kid came up with it on his own to go snitch on his pops like that.
That's crazy, man.
That is crazy.
They said they found more than 200 grams of heroin with a street value of about $8,500 in the suitcase.
In the suitcase.
41-year-old father, 11-year-old son.
Damn.
Say he saw his pop selling drugs earlier on in the day, and they say in his luggage, like, were they going somewhere?
I have no clue. However,
so he had like I said, $8,500 worth of fentanyl and heroin.
Yeah, Pops was about that life. Definitely was about that life. However, so how do you feel about your child after that happens?
I think as an adult, however you raised your child, you need to know if your kid is about that life or not.
True.
Because they got kids out there that's in the hood right now, and this is in Massachusetts. This happened last month, right? So this is in Lawrence, Massachusetts. I don't know about Lawrence or whatever, but it's kids out here in the United States that's about that life, man. 12, 11-year-olds out there, you know, running, selling dime bags of weed, doing this, doing that,
being lookouts.
You need to know exactly how your child is going to react in this situation.
Yeah, but
if you're doing some shady shit and you doing it around your child, I think you need to kind of either school them on it but
who's raising this motherfucker? Like, who's raising this legit? Like, I'm not saying the child, I can't say the child's wrong because he's obviously doing something right. You know what I mean? Somebody probably schooled him and say, yo, it's to help your dad.
What?
Well, they probably saying, oh, your dad is only, he could go to jail for a long time. You need to tell somebody before he gets shot or killed out there and da-da-da.
Like, do you honestly feel like he did something right in the situation, though?
Who, the child?
Yeah.
Look, man. The society, like, it's different. It's different now. It's way different, man. These kids aren't going outside no more.
I agree.
They're not interacting with each other no more. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like there's no bullying. Yeah, in school, like, they teach them no bullying, no this. The environment. Keep it real. They're growing up like some bunch of pussies, man.
I agree. The pussification of the United States.
They're growing up like
pussification of the male in America. We've been talking about this
for a while. So they're growing up like a bunch of pussies. So in that child's eyes,
what daddy's doing is wrong. But
however,
is he a hero though?
No, like, he ain't no fucking hero.
But because think about this now.
Yeah.
Not that he would know this as a child, but now you gone to the DCF and you getting run through the system now unless you have somebody else, a responsible member of your family that's going to take care of you. I don't know where the mom is in the situation.
That kid is not thinking that far ahead.
No. What I'm saying though, they're saying that, okay, this kid is a hero, right?
But he's not going to get treated like no hero.
Of course not, because now he's gone into the system, and his dad probably might never get him back after he come out of jail, or he gonna do some time for this shit. Yeah. So after
he might grow up and find out he did the wrong thing and feel terrible about snitching on his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man.
All right, first of all, yeah, I blame the dad because you can't.
That's who I blame.
You can't be raising a child and not understand what the child's temperament is.
Exactly.
Like you got, like if you that much about that life, like there's no. If I'm really about that life, my child is not gonna be a bitch like that. No way. You see what I'm saying? My son ain't gonna be no bitch like that. It ain't happening.
It kind of reminded me of this, the other situation that you sent me where the kid snitched on his dad for running a red light.
Yeah,
this happened a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Where the dad was, and according to the dad, he stopped at the red light, and I think he made like a right turn or something. Yeah,
and it's something that the child didn't understand, right?
Exactly. So I guess he snuck and called a popo on him. He's like, "Oh, my daddy just ran a red light." Like, damn, dude, why is these kids? That kid was 6 years old.
That kid was 6. Now, even if you beat that kid's ass, like he might call the police on you again, right? So it's like
he's definitely one of them kids. Like, if you touch me, I'm gonna call the police.
Shit, that's why he got bust their ass early. Fuck
but
that.
This kid is 11 years old though. Like, I don't understand.
Hey, listen, I don't know, I love my kids, and I hate to think about it like that. But if my 11-year-old snitch on me, and I get a chance to get in face to face, I'm gut checking his little ass. Fuck that. Like
you got to, man.
Yeah. You're getting gut checked, bro. I'm saying you gonna stay alive, little man, but or I might take you out like 50 Cent in Power, man. So. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy though, man. Like I'm still dumbfounded about that shit, man.
Yeah.
That, the kids just snitch on their pops like that, man.
Yeah, man. That's that. I mean, I've never thought to do that.
Just
what I'm saying?
mind your business.
Just mind your business. Okay? Just mind your business. I never thought to snitch on a relative. Like, that's wild.
Damn, son. So another story. Speaking of drugs, this dude, I guess he had a son that was addicted to heroin.
This shit had me laughing, man.
The dad got a son that's addicted to heroin, and he been trying to get his son off of heroin for quite some time now.
Yeah.
So he said that the son overdosed on heroin 4 separate occasions. So I guess he overdosed so many times that the dad knows the treatment to treat an overdose. So he got the drugs that can counteract the overdose. So he come home and he see your ass passed out. He like, oh shit, he OD'd. He get that shit, mix up the cocktail real quick, stick it in your vein, bomb, back to life. And for those that never seen that shit before, like when I initially when I started going to school after high school, I went to school to be a firefighter paramedic. So down here, you're more of a paramedic than you are a firefighter because it ain't that many fires down here unless we talking about forest fires and shit like that. So you deal with 90% medical calls and 10% fire calls. So we used to do ride-alongs and this, that, and the third. And it was a situation one time where we ran up on somebody that overdosed on heroin. And what's the name of the drug again?
Fentanyl?
Is it fentanyl or I think it starts with a C. Whatever it is. The drug, I think it's called Marcan or something like that. The drug that you give them to have them to snap out of it, like, yo, dude, you put that shit in their veins and they just pop up like ain't nothing happened.
What?
Like, nigga could be passed out, dead, pulse barely freaking beating, and you give them that drug.
It's like, what's going on, man?
They just pop up, dude, like ain't nothing
funny
wrong.
As shit. I want to see that in real life.
Man, it's crazy. It's like the most insane shit you could ever see. So, like I said, this dude, he overdosed 4 different occasions, and the dad knows the whatever it is to give him. So now, to teach him a lesson, what'd he do?
The dad decided to start taking heroin to the point where he overdoses himself.
So he wants the son to see the father, see himself in that situation. He want to put the son in a situation that the son has constantly put him in. So, like I said, he trying to get him to go to rehab, this, that, and the third. So he was like, all right, you ain't learning your lesson yet?
Yeah.
all right, this is what I'm gonna do. So he injected the heroin in himself, passed out on the couch. Son came home, seen Pops passed out. Hit him with the fucking antidote. Boop, Pops popped up. Saved his Pop's life, just like the Pop saved his life on 4 separate occasions.
And what so the story leads on to say that this eventually worked for the son.
Yeah,
to the point where the son decided to seek help.
Yep,
for his drug addiction. Now, as a Pops,
he had to use, it's called Narcan. He had to use CPR and Narcan to revive his Pops.
So,
is this good parenting, bro?
This is the dumbest shit I ever fucking heard, man. Like, nigga, you a fucking idiot. You a drug addict your fucking self.
Black, white, or Hispanic?
Gotta be white. It's gotta be a white shit, yo. Like, for real. I'm sorry. That shit is retarded as hell. And, like, how do you know you're not gonna be addicted to this drug after this?
Well, like, I don't know.
How you know you didn't just pick up a drug habit?
I don't know. I don't think he did, though.
You don't think he picked up a drug habit?
No.
So wait, so you're just able to? So everybody else that does heroin is just doing it because they want to do it. Like, they don't need to go to therapy to kick this shit. Whereas though this Pops would be like, I'm just doing this to teach my son a lesson. Once he learned the lesson, I'm done.
Man.
So he did it 4 times.
The son.
No, the Pops did it 4 times as well.
No.
Yes, man.
No.
He did it 4 times.
He saved the son's life 4 times.
No, the Pops, it said the Pops did it 4 times, man. Read it. The Pops did it 4 times.
Oh my gosh, son. I think you're wrong on this shit.
No, my man. The Pops did it 4 times, bro. 4 times, man. All right, let's say he didn't.
I guess I need to learn how to read. This internet is.
So let's say he didn't. Like, how, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you know you didn't? You wasn't gonna die off of that, yo.
Exactly. He don't.
Right.
He doesn't know.
Yeah. Read the names, bro. That's what it was.
Hold on. Talk for a second, man.
What am I gonna talk about? So yeah, man. I mean, look.
Oh, so yeah, shit. It just kind of skipped.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, just take a belt and beat your son's ass if he fucking.
No, it said whatever his name is. Mackle had to use CPR and Narcan to revive his father, which Sergey, the dad, had to do for Mackle on 4 different occasions. So he saved the son's life 4 times. So he's like, man, I'm tired of this shit, nigga. You gonna save me this time?
Okay, shit.
Like, even if I die, I die trying to show you a lesson, I'm gonna get this shit off right now.
Okay.
So
shit, fuck all that, man.
Would you do that shit, nigga? I just gotta ask, man.
Come on, man.
I would never do that shit.
I would
bro.
never do that shit. Not for my son. I mean, like, my brain wouldn't go to that as a solution. Like, what made you come up with, say, yo, all right, I'm gonna overdose to teach you a lesson? Like, the dudes to do the same. 2 wrongs don't make it right. So to do the same thing somebody else doing. Yeah, I mean, how did the son know? Yo, that whole shit is wild, man. Bunch of idiots, man. I see why your son's on drugs, bro. For real.
Oh shit, hey man, it is what it is, man. He think he a good parent for doing that shit, and I don't know, man. Switching on to some Black Lives Matter type shit, man.
Yeah.
We know Colin Kaepernick last year for the 49ers. What it was, sat down for the national anthem, then ended up kneeling for the national anthem in hopes of bringing light to police brutality and, people getting killed by the police and this, that, and the third. So something that kind of sparked a little firestorm, and a lot of different NFL players started doing it, and also other players of other major sports started doing it as well. So now, fast forward to now, Kaepernick has been pretty much blackballed. So he hasn't been signed for an NFL team yet. 32 different NFL teams. None of them decided to pick him up, not even as a backup. So they feel like he's being blackballed. Before we get to the story, do you feel like he's being blackballed?
Nah, because I mean, he had a a bad season, especially towards the end of the season last year. He had a, you know what I mean, he had a terrible performance.
Well, I don't really watch too much football, right? And from what I heard and the articles that I saw, yes, he did have bad performances. But I guess what other people would say is a couple years before, 2 or 3 years before, he led San Francisco to pretty much within 5-10 yards of a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but that's under a different coaching staff that was catered to his skill set.
Yeah.
So, and with that coaching staff not in play, it wasn't working out for him.
Got you. So, with that being said, do you think he's that bad of a quarterback to where 32 teams would say to themselves like, "Yo, we don't need that cat on our team"?
No, because I've seen other players like look at Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow was garbage.
Yeah,
but he got mad chances. Like I feel like so he did. He could have gotten a chance. He could have gotten a chance to sit as a backup quarterback, you know, on some team. That so yeah, I feel like as though he's potentially being blackballed.
So, yeah, okay, all right. So you feel like he should be signed somewhere, even if he's sitting on the bench somewhere. He should be signed.
Should as a what?
As a backup quarterback.
I mean, like I wouldn't want him, but however, like it's a possibility he could have been. Is what I'm saying. I wouldn't take him. So
I guess the question I'm asking is: are there 32 backup quarterbacks in the league better than Colin Kaepernick right now? And like I said, I don't really watch football like that,
right.
So I can't answer that question.
Yeah,
but are there? And I guess that's a question for people that check out.
Because he did go high. I think he did draft. I forgot what his draft pick was when he did come into the league. So he was sought after.
Yeah.
So I mean, at this point, like the potential, somebody had seen the potential in him before he got into the league. So barring 1.5 bad season, that shouldn't be the clear indicator to say.
And I mean, given the right coach, given the right situation, given the right offense, all that stuff, that probably narrow it down a little bit. But at the end of the day, like I said, from what I see of him, from what I've been hearing, from what I know about him in his past, I feel like there's not 32. I've seen some garbage ass quarterbacks, bro.
Right.
I've seen some garbage ass quarterbacks.
Absolutely.
As a non NFL fan. Right. So I don't know. I feel like he's being blackballed, and I feel like he should be able to pick up a roster spot on some kind of team. But with that being said, now, so what's his name? Sean, the popular dude from Black Lives Matter, Sean King, I believe his name is. He's proposing that, I guess not just black people. I don't know if he said just black people, but he's proposing that we boycott the NFL. So I guess that means not go to any games, not watch any games, don't buy any merchandise. Pretty much boycott the NFL. How you feel about that shit?
Okay, listen.
Because he wanted us to boycott the NFL because of them blackballing Kaepernick.
Okay, all right. So yeah. First of all, you made you try to make a good case as to him being a backup quarterback somewhere, but we're talking about a backup quarterback. We're not talking about
even possible starter.
But that could be anybody. I could be possible starter. You see what I'm saying? That's like talking about giving somebody a chance. It's talking about investing millions of dollars in somebody because.
I mean, you don't necessarily got to give. Football players don't get paid shit anyway. But
who? What?
A lot of football. It's a couple of them that get paid, man. And when I say
paid,
comparative,
in comparison,
in compared to basketball,
right? So I guess my
baseball.
My point of it is this: it's not like I said. It's not like. They're talking about, you know what I'm saying? It's not like it was like Donovan McNabb, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like he's, you know what I mean, that much of a performer where we could say, like, he belongs in the NFL. Like, for sure, without a doubt. Now, he's trying to make that point.
Yeah.
But that's a forced point, I feel. Like, anybody could try to make that point. However, it's like, based on the performance and based on the need of my team, like, if I don't want him, I don't want him.
But I'm guessing what they're saying is the rumblings behind closed doors is that we don't want to bring him on our team because it's going to be a distraction. Because people is going to say, oh, you know, this dude doesn't support, he's anti-American, blah, 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 blah.
All right, so, I mean, I forgot how many players is on an NFL team, but there's plenty of the black players on this team. You see what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
all right, like, if I don't want that on my team, like, I'm not saying, like, first of all, like, all right, Kaepernick decided to take a knee. However, how deep do I know about does Kaepernick go as a civil rights
Well, I mean,
person? Like, how deep is it for him? I don't know.
I've seen a lot of different things that he has done. He had pledged $1 million. He broke it down to exactly how he would spend the money, and he's pretty much showing how he was spending the money. Like the most recent thing that I saw him do was stand out in front of the courthouse and pretty much give suits to, I guess, people that was going to the courthouse.
Right, but was he doing all that prior to all the police shooting become public and all that? Was he doing all that?
I'm not sure if he was doing that prior, but at the same time,
Who are we speaking up about that?
Who are we to decide how and when a motherfucker get woke? Because sometimes it could be a situation where these police shootings had to happen for him to really say that, you know what, man, I feel like I can make a difference with this.
All right, but yeah, even still, you're right. But at the same time, like, I want to know what your level of woke is. Like, you can't just wake up one day and like, man, fuck all this shit. Like, do some research. See how deep the wormhole goes, and then, you know what I'm saying, speak on that versus just saying, you know what, man, y'all don't know if you smoking out with your homeboys, man, like, fuck these crackers, man, they ain't supporting us, man, I'm gonna take a knee tomorrow. And you took that, and then you running with that.
Well,
you're saying you're running with that limelight now.
Like I said, I haven't been following him that much to say, all right, you know, Kaepernick did this, X, Y, and Z, or whatever. But it seems like he's really, really dedicated to the shit at this point. Like I said, the suits. I think he had got together a plane full of goods or whatever to deliver it to somewhere in Africa. He has like different charities and stuff like that. Has anyone
interviewed Kaepernick since all this went down? What is he saying?
I'm pretty sure somebody has interviewed him, but it wasn't like a major publication that's gonna shed light on what he's doing that's positive. Because at the end of the day,
not on the positive things that he's doing, but however about him feeling like he's not in the team. Has he spoken up about this?
Not that I know of. Not that I know of. But what the consensus is that he's a more than capable football player. He's able to start on an NFL team. He's able to lead an NFL team. He's able to be a backup quarterback in the league. And according to his skill set, listening to different commentators and reading different articles and stuff like that, he is more than capable of being an NFL quarterback. He doesn't suck to the point where it's like, yo, we can't understand why this dude is not on an NFL team. Or why he doesn't suck to the point where it's like, this dude shouldn't be on the NFL team.
Oh, what I'm saying is like, all right, look, and like I said, this is my point on the fly. However, like, I don't think Colin Kaepernick should stop. This shouldn't stop him from being, you know what I'm saying, activist in the black community. Matter of fact, this is the most of the time you need to step up more and do more. But I need to see that type of action before I start supporting and say, yo, we're gonna boycott the NFL because this is a righteous person and this person is, you know what I'm saying, upstanding. I don't know, bro.
And that's what I'm saying.
People take shit and they run with that limelight. And I feel like that knee shit was a limelight that he gotten. You know what I'm saying?
And what I'm telling you is that since he did that, he has ran with it. He has put his money where his mouth is.
Because all America has been, the spotlight has been brought on you. There's been other players that took knee, but they haven't, you know what I'm saying, that spotlight really hasn't been highlighted on him.
Exactly.
He was the first to do it.
Kick the door down.
And he was the biggest deal.
Yeah.
So now, like, yo, shit, I'm here. Like, I might as well, you know what I'm saying, do more. But I want to see how far you willing to take this, bro, before I start saying, like, yo, we need to start boycotting NFL where there's more black players in the league than anybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I guess what this dude is saying is that, like, the point I'm trying to make is that he's more than capable of being an NFL quarterback. And they're blackballing him because he is standing up for black folks. It's like that's the reason, because, okay, we don't want him on our team because it's going to be a distraction. We don't want him on our team because, and behind closed doors, they're saying that NFL owners have said this. We don't want him on our team because of the distraction. We don't want him on our team because the fans are going to, say he's anti-American and he's this and he's that, and it's going to be a big deal.
Listen, I kind of side with them a little bit on that, because listen, man, at the end of the day, look, it's important to, go for civil rights and, fight for the black community. However, man, listen, this is my baby. This is my money. You don't get to do that with my money without coming to me and asking me if that's cool. You know what I'm saying? This is my business. This is my money. It's my establishment. You don't get to just do that.
Okay. On the flip side, you as the owner don't get to decide when I decide to be an activist. You don't get to decide when I can speak up about what issues that I feel is important.
No, but you can speak up, but you're doing that while you're playing on my field.
Hey?
No, it ain't hey, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, it ain't. I'm like I get people don't kill me, but at the same time, like, bro, this is my thing. So I'm not saying like, yo, maybe they're looking at it like, yo, look, you know what? You're right, homeboy, but at the same time, like, you're fucking up my shit. People ain't coming to my games. But people ain't buying tickets to my shit.
Okay, so
you see what I'm saying? So you're dropping my stocks.
Oh, I feel what you're saying as the owner, but me as the activist is looking at it and saying, okay, fuck your stocks.
Okay.
Fuck who's coming to your game.
So
I feel like human life is more important than the money that you're making.
Okay.
At the end of the day, you're still gonna be a billionaire.
Okay.
You're still gonna have people to come to your games.
Okay.
You're still gonna have X, Y, and Z.
True.
But I need to be a voice for my people. I need to speak out for this so that it's heard and accepted and people know about this shit. And I need to try to make a difference in the situation. So which one? I mean, you focused on your money
out there.
Okay, so but look at how he did it though. By taking a knee, bro.
Okay, but that taking a knee, like I said, while the act is honorable, it's still within the owner's right to say, look, man, I don't want that here because of the distraction it's bringing. I don't want it.
And that's the thing. Your thing as an owner is you want to make money first,
right?
But at the same time you want to win. So if what the consensus is that this player is capable of making your team a winner, if that's what he's capable of doing, why not sign him? Why put the distraction in your head like that?
He has a full season and a half to show me that he's not winning right now.
Well, the team sucked.
But he's not winning. His performance was shitty.
The team sucked. They didn't have no O-line.
Interceptions.
He was under pressure.
He's causing a lot of turnovers. I'm just saying, the perception is he's not good right now. Maybe, okay, so I'm taking that's two gambles I'm taking on this dude. Two gambles. The gamble of him, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, protest on my field, causing that distraction, and then the next thing is he's not going to perform. So that's double jeopardy for him.
It could be.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, like, I could get to the
or he could bring you to a Super Bowl again.
Right, that's a wild hypothetical, not based on the evidence that I'm seeing.
But you know, everything is a risk, man. Everything is a risk. Tom Brady, even though he just won Super Bowl, greatest quarterback in history, it's a possibility that in this season he can come out and he be old ass Tom Brady, and he be garbage as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's always a risk that you take it. It's always a risk.
I hear you.
So, but I guess basically the point I'm trying to make is look at the upside and say this guy is more than capable of contributing positively to my team.
Positively.
Why positively? I'm talking about as far as being a winning player, having the people in the locker room rally around you. Like you said, it's majority black folks.
Yeah,
that's playing.
Wait, but there's majority black folks, but are they all in agreement with this? No. I do not. You can't tell me all those players. Most of those players don't. You know what I'm saying? Don't give a fuck about this.
My thing would be, why wouldn't they be?
Why wouldn't they be? Because of the lifestyle and the luxury that they get to live. This is not a concern for them.
I don't have to.
Not every black person is concerned about. Look at Jason Collins. You know what I'm saying? Like, not every black person is concerned about anybody else but themselves.
I agree with you. But at the same time, it's not like because he's playing on the team, you have to stick your neck out for him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I could, behind closed doors, be like, yo, man, Colin, I rock with you, bro. I'm just not going to say it public because I don't want to be in the situation that you in right now. But I rock with you.
Passes, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting passes.
Fuck you, dude.
You ain't got that passes. Look, man. Like I said, man. I wish he was a better performer over the last 2 years than he was. Then I would really say, okay, yeah. It's just. Look, there's a chance. However, they've made it too grave for me to say for sure this is why he's out of the league, A. And B, for me to say I'm a boycott the league, there's a lot of other black players in the league.
All right, so not even, let's kind of get off of that, but specifically why the boycott that Sean King is asking for. Are black folks about that, though?
About what?
In 2017, are we about boycotting anything?
No.
I think that's the bigger question.
You're right. That is the bigger question. That's really the bigger question that when we discussed boycotting those business last week. I was really trying to generate that kind of point where I was like, yo,
yeah,
we
ain't about that.
We ain't about that no more.
Because we thinking about ourselves individually.
Selfish, yeah.
We're not thinking about ourselves as a whole.
Exactly. It's about that come up. It's about looking the part more so.
And I feel like that too, because sometimes I look at different issues, right? And I say I consider myself on the woke scale. I would say I'm about 60% woke, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, man, I'm looking at my family first.
Right.
I'm looking to preserve my family first.
Right.
So yes, certain things. As far as boycotting the NFL, I could do that. Like, because I don't watch football anyway.
Right.
So I don't buy any NFL products and doing all that stuff. So if that, you know what I mean, if I felt like this cause was worthy of me doing that, I could do it.
Yeah.
But I guess when it comes down to certain things, man, you don't want to see your family struggle. You don't want to see your family go through unnecessary hardships. And even though sometimes it might be for the better good of your people.
It might be even for, I play devil's advocate because I kind of believe this point too. It might be even for the betterment of your child himself if we were like that, because they need to see strength being displayed. And if we did take that part and say, yo, you know what, man, fuck it, I'm gonna go against the grain. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, they're trying to kick me down. They trying to drag my son down too. But hey, son, listen, this is why this is happening to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, we might, we could grow to that position of strength where we were back in the, the civil rights era where, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X and all of them were fighting for us. You know what I mean? That gave, black people that strength to say, you know what, they're right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could get behind that. However, we're not doing that no more.
I agree.
We're not doing that. We're not empowering ourselves to do that anymore.
And like I said, man, it depends on the cause. It depends on what exactly we're doing. Something, and you gotta think about it, because like, let's just say the other day they proposed everybody call out of work at certain time. Or, I think it was what's his name, Southern Washington, the dude that was on like Grey's Anatomy and some shit. He was saying that on such and such day, we need to call out of work or this, that, and the third. And I think a lot of people did it, and a lot of people got fired. Yeah. So you got to look at that and say, you know what? I have to provide for my kids. I need to provide for my wife. I need to provide for my girlfriend, X, Y, and Z. right? I have these responsibilities I need to take care of.
Right.
Is this cause, if I do this, right, is it going to make a difference? And what is it going to cost me? So,
That's true.
So I should call out of work, or I should stay out of work for a week or whatever to fight this cause.
I should bank with black banks and
Exactly.
et cetera, et cetera,
And risk losing my home,
right.
risk being out on the streets, risk not being able to put food in my kids' mouths. Like when it comes down to it, you kind of start weighing shit out. Like, yo, is it really that important?
The reason why I think you think on that scale, and I understand your point completely, because I too myself think on that scale. However, I say it's you the point that you made where it's not so much about what I can lose, but it's more so about, is it worth it to lose it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm willing to lose it all if it's worth it. So I need somebody to show me
That it's worth it.
that it's worth it.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying for Colin Kaepernick. I understand that you may be out of the league because of that, but however, I need you to continue doing what you was doing.
And I think he will.
And push, and you know what I'm saying?
I think he will.
And make more noise out there. You know what I'm saying?
I think
Because
he
like, look, at the end of the day, they're not going. You know what I'm saying? I can't. At the same time, we could call it racism, whatever. But even still, at the end of the day, this is my business. This is my bread and butter. I'm a billionaire, but you know, billionaires, they're competing with each other. They're trying to be the biggest billionaire. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in their eyes, it's not about like you know what I'm saying, black, white. It's about the bread. And if you're messing with the bread, you out.
Gotcha. Yeah, it is what it is. Moving on to this chokehold victim, man.
Fuck, man. Yo, that right there hurt me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that right there hurt me, bro.
This was in Houston, Texas.
Yeah, man. In front of his child, nonetheless, man.
A 24-year-old man was basically choked to death.
Fat, white, hillbilly, husband of a
Police officer.
police officer.
So, from what I understand from watching the video and reading articles about it, this dude was drunk, and I guess he was taking a piss at the side of the
Spanish dude, right? Yeah.
Spanish dude.
Mexican or Spanish? I don't know.
Spanish dude.
Yeah,
He was taking a piss at the side of a building, and you know, this dude and his wife came out and saw him taking a piss, and decided to either beat his ass and do all kind of shit. And basically, dude was, I guess what they said, like 6 foot something, damn near 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Holding down this dude who was probably like $180 something, maybe.
And
$190,
drunk off his ass.
And drunk off his ass. Held him in a chokehold for 15 minutes. I guess on and off, either beating him up.
No, beat his ass and then, you know what I'm saying, held him down.
Held him down in a chokehold for 15
called
minutes.
himself holding him until, you know.
Yeah. So during this time, did anybody call the cops?
And the police, the wife, who was a police officer.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Witnesses said she was egging him on during this thing.
And if you saw the video,
Why are you
witnesses, like people was like trying to jump in front of them, in front of the person that was recording. Was the person that was recording the wife?
I don't think the person that was recording was.
So just an anonymous citizen that was recording what was going on.
Recording what was going on.
All right. So definitely a black and mild moment, right?
R.I.P.
Like it's a really fucked up situation.
Yeah, I'll say so.
Me and you, we speak about stuff like this all the time. Not specific to this situation, but in general, the camera. I understand the importance of getting it on film.
Yeah.
To, I don't know, give to the cops or to show the world exactly what's going on. I understand the importance of that. But you trying to tell me you couldn't kick that motherfucker in the head or just do something to try to get him off the dude? Like, yo, he's choking the man to death.
He's 300 something pounds. He's on top of the man.
Yeah. Because I'm looking at it and I'm looking at the situation, and I guess it's always easy to look at a video and be like, yo, if it was me in this situation, I would have did this and I would have did that. But I look at it and
I think everybody should know when the enough point is.
Exactly.
You You know what I'm saying? I think everybody has an understanding of what they enough point. Like, yo, enough, man. Like, yo, come on.
Yeah, because you see fight videos.
Yeah.
And you see a dude get knocked out or whatever. They're like, all right, chill.
Yeah.
And they break the fight up and they help the dude up off the ground or whatever. In this situation, where was the enough point?
Yeah.
Where was it for somebody to look at this and be like, yo, man, stop. I mean, and not just stop, but like kick the nigga in his fucking ribs, kick him in his head, throw water on him, do something to get him off this dude.
Yeah, I didn't hear. I didn't hear a person there say stop. I didn't hear nobody say stop watching this video.
I bet you if the person that was recording would have slapped the shit out of his wife or some shit, he would have stopped.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I think that now everything gets sensationalized, and we so busy trying to find that next video to put out that everybody's gonna see and everybody's gonna be outraged over it, where we putting that over human life.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying
life's
that,
over life.
There you go. And I'm not saying that it's a situation where, oh, we knew that this dude was going to die. You don't know what's going to come out of the situation.
No.
You probably thinking you just posting a fight video. You thinking that, okay, when the police come, you're going to show them this and everything is going to be all right or whatever the case is. So it's not a situation where we know the outcome.
Yeah, listen, man, we all played the fucking the choke game back when we was younger. You know, you hold your breath, I hold your neck until they pass out. We know it don't take long, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody know it doesn't take long. So somebody's choking somebody for 15 minutes? You mean to tell me nobody said, yo, wait, he's a fat dude just laying on top of a small dude and he's choking him for 15 minutes?
Like, yo, chill, man.
Yeah.
Get this dude, like, nobody didn't decide to get this dude off of him?
Wow.
And then the dude that was blocking the person from recording.
The female was also doing it. I don't know if that was the wife.
It was a guy, too.
Yeah.
It was
the guy stepped in after the female was like, why are you recording it? Stop recording.
It's illegal. It's illegal.
Yeah, it's illegal. So that must have been the wife talking about that illegal shit.
No. It was a guy that was saying that.
Oh, okay.
It was like an older guy.
Yeah, stood in front of it and put his hand, and then the cameraman ended up kind of putting his fingers in front of the camera, like, to fake like he ain't recording.
Yeah.
Like, yo. Life's over life, man. It is wild. That is disgusting, man. It's very sad, man. And to do that in front of the dude's wife and his kid too at the same time. Like, I don't know why my man was that inebriated, but
do you think that the dude that was doing the choking, do you think that he was drunk as well?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he was drunk and he also had something to prove. Being that his wife is like a chief officer or whatever. He's trying to show out for her ass or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean? Why would you take that matter into your own hands to go fight a dude? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is that not illegal in the sense to say, yo, you're peeing, so I'm gonna fight you? Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Somebody pee at my house, yeah, he's getting fucked up, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's out in public, yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. However, call the police and let them handle it. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna, you know what I mean, I wouldn't go as far, you know, white people, they're gonna fucking follow this motherfucker down, take tag numbers and all kinds of information. However, yo, I just call the cops like, yo, come here, get this dude. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to follow him around to try to, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, don't go nowhere, the cops are coming. Cool, but to put hands on the man and then go as far as to choke him out and especially if they're drunk, man. I would never pick a fight with a drunk person unless I'm drunk too. Like, I feel like you're just picking on somebody that you know ain't ready for your ass.
I don't know, man. I'm just looking at it, man. The whole situation. It's just a real fucked up situation, man.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. Black and Mama for sure, man.
Definitely. I guess moving on to some positive shit. Boy, Kodak Black came out of jail.
Hey. I see they even got some what Roe posted Kodak Black Kush, some weed.
You got Kodak Kush?
A strain of weed called Kodak Black.
Oh man,
there must be some potent shit, man.
Is he gonna stay out of jail?
Ooh, you taking over on there on this.
All right. Over 1 year before he go back in the jail or under. What you think?
Ah man, look man, we down here with Kodak Black is. I mean, we trying to boost up Bootleg Cable podcast. You know, might cross some paths with somebody that knows or in relation to him. However, I do feel like Kodak Black. I mean, he still got cases out there. Some of the stuff ain't dropped.
Yeah.
So I have to say, within the next year, Kodak Black will be.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go with you on that one, man.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be under a year, and I mean it's a sad situation that talented dude.
Yeah.
I guess I don't necessarily like his talents that much,
But he got some bars.
but
Matter of fact, bars of the week. I might go ahead and hit his bars.
oh shit,
But,
yeah. Another Florida. Moving on. Another Florida act. XXX Tentacion. Or however Temptation. However you say this nigga.
Yeah, I think he should change it back. Change it to Temptation. I think that's a better name. But yeah.
Triple X Temptation.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
I don't know any of this dude's songs. From what I have heard or what I've seen, it's not. Well, let me not get into my personal opinion about him. But basically, he got knocked out.
Yeah.
While on stage, he was recording a song.
Recording a song?
Sorry, performing a song. He was doing the show.
Performing a song out with Oakland?
Yeah.
Performing a song in Oakland where he has beef with Rob Stone.
Mm-hmm.
So Rob Stone, you know, I don't know if y'all know Rob Stone, but he has the Chill Bill song.
Oh, that's him that got that song? I had no clue who the hell Rob Stone was, bro.
Yeah. So Rob Stone is that, you know what I mean, got that joint right there.
Mm-hmm.
So he catches, you know what I mean, I don't know why they talking shit about each other, but, you know what I mean, the back and forth.
From what I understand, it came to them performing. So I guess either Rob Stone is the bigger star or XXX is the bigger star. So they on the designer tour or something like that. And when you're performing, when you're an artist, you want to try to come out as close to the main act as you can because that's where the most crowd is. Yeah. So they've been doing this back and forth where Rob Stone say he want to come out right before designer get on. So he'll come to the show late and then have X perform in his slot. Okay. And you know what I'm saying? So he, vice versa. They playing that game where it's just like, you know what, man? Let me do this so that you know we can do that. And basically, it boiled over into some beef where it was just like, somebody on XXX team had got jumped. They had left the nigga out in the street with his boxers on. Yeah. And it's like a whole bunch of talking shit back and forth, Instagram flexing, Twitter fingering and all that shit. Right. And yeah, man. That's what it led to, man.
Yeah, X is on stage. I'm pretty sure if y'all into hip hop or hip hop culture by now, y'all see XXX Tentacion get fucking snuck. You got snuck. You know what I mean? There's no dishonor in, you know what I mean, getting blindsided. Like, I mean, I feel like you on stage, your performance, and dude creep up behind you and they snuck you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And as far as I understand, these dudes were let inside the venue by the security guards. Yeah. Or a security guard let them in through a side door. These dudes came through, rushed the stage, swung on him. But yo, the dude that swung on X got fucked up though.
Yeah, I saw that. But they said that I think like even we couldn't really see in the video, but I think he was able to escape. They saw escape out like a side door or some shit.
Hands swinging at his ass, man.
Yeah, it looked like niggas was fucking his ass up.
They was fucking his ass up.
But I think he was still able to get out of there.
Okay, well, yeah, them security guards some bitch ass motherfuckers. If you got 14 of them trying to swing on one nigga and he's still able to walk away. Yeah, that's crazy, man. You see Drake commented, you know what I'm saying?
Like to post or some shit like
something like that.
Who keeps track of that though?
DJ Academics.
like I wonder. I always wonder who is that dude? Drake like this. I gotta put it out.
I mean, watching DJ Academic stuff. I'm like, yo, who is this inside man? Because he seem to have a lot of facts. Yeah. About a lot of things. Like he be like, okay, this dude right here, supposedly he's a dominant dude in this area, and he posted on Twitter, and this is what I'm like, yo, like, how do you know all this shit? How do you know where to look at for all this stuff? Who are you following, bro? Like, damn. Like, you got that much time to be on social media? Or Everyday Struggle goes on. What's your opinion about him? Because he was dumb funny back, you know what I'm saying? When you was the one that introduced me to him. Like how he reads some of the letters and stuff like that. But as time go on, is he appearing to be a little bit more corny to you?
I mean, he always been kind of corny, but he definitely is appearing to be a little bit more corny. And
is it in contrast to Joe Buttons that makes him appear that corny, or is it after Wale and all them kind of call him out like you've seen it?
Like I said, even before that, like I don't even know why. Well, like you said, he always seemed to kind of have all the facts in different situations. So I guess that's what kind of draw me to him, to listen to him or whatever. But I don't know, man. It may be him sitting across from Joe Budden that really making him seem a lot more cornier than he actually is. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, sometimes I listen to him and the points that he tried to make is just kind of like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. He keeps trying to push that point too. Stop.
Yeah, he trying to push it hard.
He trying to push it up. Like, I mean, X-Men and Rob Stone and all that shit, man. Like, yo, stop with the fuckery, man. Like, you keep asking for smoke, you don't get smoke, bro. That's just what it is. When guys are young, man, this ain't. You know what I mean, especially when y'all at this stage of your career where, you know what I'm saying, like who, I mean, like you're not going to get any points for being a bully. Like look at, you know what I'm saying, what's dude from Brooklyn again, Mano. Like Mano, as far as I understand, he a rap bully, but how far is that getting him? Like, you know what I'm saying, like trying to be a bully ain't going to get you nowhere, man. So cut it out, man.
They got him in the Tupac movie.
Oh, yeah?
He was one of the goons that shot Tupac in the movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man.
But I don't know. I don't know how far it's getting these cats, man. But they just need to stop it though, because if you beefing about who coming on the show at a certain amount of time, and like maybe just stop that shit.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Y'all, you check out the game tonight?
Yeah, man.
How you feel about it?
That seemed like a fucking all-star game to me tonight, man. I seen LeBron fucking throw an alley off the backboard and dunk.
You seen that shit?
In the finals, man, I seen like 4 backcourts blatantly.
I didn't see those because,
bruh, Kyrie dribbled the ball between the leg, hit off his leg, went in the backcourt, like damn near back by the 3-point line, took it back, dribbled it up, and you know what I'm saying, spot up again. Like, huh?
So blatant backcourt violation.
Blatant backcourt violation.
They ain't calling.
They ain't calling. I see out of bounds. Ball hit out of bounds. Dude jump out, bounce out of bounds, throw it back in. It didn't get called. And I'm like, yo, what's going on? And they calling technicals on Steve Kerr. And I'm like, yo, this is, it's somebody, I mean, I hate, you know what I'm saying? I was watching my dude Chung, you know what I mean? He loved talking about that fucking, it's about the money. It's about the money shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, eventually
gotta push it to 5 and 6.
Yeah, right. He's like, yo, you know, I gotta confirm it's 24 mil. You know what I mean? And make each game. I'm like, man, I'm starting to believe it, man. Bro, some of this shit.
Conspiracy.
No, I'm not. I can't believe these players are, you know what I'm saying, put their pride on the line, especially with Golden State having the opportunity to become the first NBA team to go 16-0 in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And them fucking that up on purpose. But at the same time, like, they might want to win it on their own court or whatever, XYZ. So I don't know. But if I go based on their performance in the last 3 games in comparison to tonight's performance, I was like, yo, who is this on this court? They found a way to stay in the game.
They found a way to stay in the game. And at a couple points, like I want the Cavs to win, right? Yeah. So I'm watching it at a couple points, nigga. That shit got kind of scary. I'm like, yo, these niggas is back 11 points, 10 points down. Like, yo, like just think about the Herculean effort that LeBron has been having to make to be down 3-1.
Yeah.
And like the amazing basketball they had to play the last 2 games. Yeah. Like they scored 86 points in the first half.
Yeah, man, that was crazy. I looked at the first quarter, and the first quarter was like at 50.
Damn near 50, yeah.
I was like, is this the first quarter? What the hell?
Yeah,
man. And so, I mean, Golden State defense picked up. Unfortunately, their offense wasn't there to match, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, I've seen their defense be better. And for them to just stay there and, you know what I mean, Kyrie and them, Kyrie was throwing up mad 3-pointers, man.
Yeah.
Some of them was going down, but he was, I forgot how much he probably like 10 for 30. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga was...
He tied up a couple threes, but he hit a lot, though.
He hit a lot.
You know
what I mean? JR hit some. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, they was fine, man. But at the same time, the game just... the energy wasn't there. I felt like it was something...
For Golden State?
For Golden State. Like, that's not them. Like, they weren't playing like Golden State. You know what I mean? And Steph Curry was off. I mean, but, yeah, he got big baskets, but they found a way to stay in there, though, man. And isn't it crazy how... if the roles are changed, like, you know what I'm saying, like, we're watching Golden State, like, yo, they might be coming back in this. But if it was flipped where Golden State was up, you're like, psh, it's a wrap. You probably turn it off and then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because once they go up by 8, you're like,
It's a
forget it.
Ain't no
coming back, man.
But I mean, I don't know. Like I said, last year they counted the Cavs. My thing now is I can't count anybody out until the final game is won. So I can't be like, oh, it's a wrap. It's 3-0. It's 3-1 now. They're gonna go back and guarantee that Golden State gonna win. Like I feel like if the Cavs win the next game, it's gonna be a 7-game series. It's gonna come down to a game 7.
Okay, so
I feel like if the Cavs win, what's that? Game number 5. Sorry, if they win game 5, they're not gonna lose at home again, and it's gonna be a final game in Golden State. I feel like if they win game 5, it's gonna be a 7-game series, and it's gonna come down to that final 7 games, bro. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it is, man. What else we got going on? What we got going on here? All right, verse of the week, man.
Verse of the week, what you got?
Ah, damn. I feel like I ain't really choose one. I mean, I've been trying. It's a couple of different joints I've been listening to. I've been trying to find something new. I've been listening to a lot of Don Q, but I felt like a lot of the times I like his lyrics, but I don't necessarily like his rhyme style.
Yeah,
I feel like he's too new school of a MC to. Like I said, some songs like I just want to hear you spit.
Yeah.
But then other songs, it's like he borrowing that Migos flow, and it just don't seem authentic to me to put him up there with cats that's spitting right now.
Yeah. So I mean, man, I for some reason I keep hearing his name, but man, I really haven't heard a lot of his joints, man.
He's dope, man. He got some joints, man. But
I gotta give it a listen, man. I got to give it a listen.
What you bumping though?
I've been bumping. What have I been bumping this week, man? Been listening to the little EP Party Next Door put out. Yeah, I mean, like I really kind of like, damn, how did he jack Young Thug flow on that song like that? Like that was, he did a really good Young Thug impersonation, man. I can't believe Young Thug is not on that song. Unless I'm told otherwise, but as far as I understand, he's not on the song. Yeah.
Who again?
Party Next Door. That EP put out. So he has this song called Freaking You. You know what I mean? He kind of Jody C. Freaking You.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? He on the hook, he kind of sings it in the cadence and with the, you know what I mean, the voice pattern of Young Thug.
Oh, okay. I try to listen to Party Next Door, but I don't know. His voice, like, he just ain't got enough range. I don't know, man. A lot of these R&B cats I can't really fuck with too much nowadays, so I don't know what it is about him. But
True.
So what you got there? What you got there?
All right, man. So this is a song that we was bumping like last week. Kodak Black with Ace Hoodie with the boogie, whatever the fuck, man. Ace Hoodie with the Ace, whatever.
A boogie with the hoodie.
Boogie with the hoodie, man. Whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The boy Kodak, man. You know what I'm saying? He had a little line that kind of was a little bit hilarious to me. You know what I'm saying?
I think I know which one you're talking about.
So, you know what I'm saying? The line goes, I begin to feel like I'm playing for the Marlins, bass like Hillary, polo down like Carlton. I was like, yo, polo down like Carlton. That's that's is and moonwalking on that lean. I feel like a Martin. Yo, that's I feel like a Martian. My bad, not Martin, but I feel like a Martian. So yeah, man, that I felt like that was a little line, little way to say. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, down here, the polo gear is it's what the popular clothing choice. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Colorful ass polo gear.
Like I was saying, I was trying to get the Don Q or whatever. I was trying to just check out some new shit. I was listening to the boy Conway and Royce the 5'9". They got this song called "I'm Ill." Y'all check that out. Royce definitely said some dope lines from that.
Always said some dope lines.
Yeah.
How he does it. He delivers all the time.
Yeah. But I ended up going back to an album that I feel like is not.
Back?
Yeah, I went back a little.
I didn't know we could go back, man.
Well, it's newer. It's not the newest. You know what I'm saying?
How far back we going though?
A couple months.
Alright.
I ain't going back like back.
Yeah.
So this one is a song by dude Ab-Soul. I know you like this album.
Yeah.
I think I put you on to this album, right?
Yeah.
All right. So this song is called "Wifey vs. Wi-Fi," right? And we kind of spoke about this album, whatever. But the verse, he kind of tell the story where he said, "Hey, my nigga Riley got into it with his mommy. They be fighting all the time, so I ain't paying no mind." He said, "God, she could really be the devil." I said, "Chill." Like he talking to him. Like he was like, "Yo, like my mom, she could really be the devil." He was like, "Yo, chill." And he was like, "Yo," and he shook his head. He said, "No, for real." He said, "You know I love her, but she could really be a pain in the ass. Matter of fact, fuck back. Pull out your jack real fast." So now he kind of describing, he's telling the story, but he's describing himself in the story. So he said, "Pull out your jack real fast." He said, "Real shit, my nigga. Now take a glance at the keypad. That's that mind-boggling shit you know you throw in your raps.
Yeah.
And this might be your best, it might be your best yet. Notice how every number represents 3 letters of the alphabet. Like 2 is ABC, 3 is DEF, 4 is GHI. He said, "I get it, all right?" And he said,
MOM.
so he said, "Now trip off this. Listen to me, so I know you off the shits, but I'm gonna need you to get a grip." And he said, "Be serious." And he said, "Dial MOM." And he was like, "Well, the hell of a coincidence. It was 666. But before he said the last 6, they cut it off at the end.
Yeah.
But basically the whole thing kind of went back to him saying how his mom was the devil. And Ab-Soul was like, "Yo, chill. Like, you can't call your mom the devil." And then he kind of brought him to it. Like, "Yo, man, take out your phone, look at the numbers, dial MOM, you're going to see that it's 666, which is the sign of the devil."
Yeah. So I remember listening to that verse and catching that line or whatever. I give him a lot of credit for a lot of stuff they did on that album, but I felt like that was a fucking reach.
You feel like it was a reach?
I feel like it was a reach. I feel like it was a way to slip that in there because, like, what?
I think I thought it was dope the way how he set it up. Like,
but the setup was because he wanted to get that off. Like, oh shit, MOM is 666. Like, he wanted to get that off. So whatever he's gonna do, he wanted to get that off. That's just how I felt from the initial time I heard. Not because he's saying that, but when I initially heard it, I was like, this nigga's wanted to get that off. He wanted to get that off, man.
So he You think he just came up with a story
Yeah.
just to get that off?
Just to get that off, man.
So you don't feel like it was natural, like he was just writing and he was just like, oh.
Yeah. Nope. It's something that he identified at some point or another. He's like, oh shit.
I gotta tell a story behind this.
I gotta tell a story, you know what I'm saying? How this shit, like somebody brought it to him, like, oh,
Damn, son, you made me feel like I chose some whack lines.
nah, I ain't saying he chose a lot. Because if you, like I said, initially I heard it, but then I was like, how deep is that? No, it's not deep. Like, what else is on there? Like, what other numbers are spelling something else? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, even at the beginning of the song where he says, where he was like, every time I say it is in reference to my
That was
dick.
dope.
Now you can suck it if you want it. Every time I say it is, and then he say, well, he said, one is in you. The sentiment is incredible. Winter fresh even. I even address your winter clothes when it's out. Instead of worrying where it's at, you'd rather crack your cap. Like he just kept on saying it during the shit, and
Yeah.
He definitely had a lot of complex lines.
Yeah, he does.
All throughout the album, where you listen to it, and you be like, oh shit, oh, that's dope. But I felt like this whole song is dope, man. So if y'all get a chance to check it out, Ab-Soul, Wifey vs. Wi-Fi, check out the whole album. Do What Thou Wilt, dope ass album.
Check out everything TDE is doing, man. It seems like they got a lot of dope shit in store for us, man.
Another cat I've been listening to a lot too is what's his name? Vince Staples, man.
Yeah, Vince Staples.
A lot of his old shit is dope too.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast before, where he had this song called North, where this this white chick had read the verses from the song and she got all emotional about it. Did I send you that shit or did you see it? Alright, so y'all check out this song called North, and if you check out a new YouTube link, you'll see that video kind of related to it, how this chick had reacted to the verses from the song. But check it out, man.
Okay. Hey, you know what, man? Yeah, you made a good point when the other day when we was talking about, you know, being white, you know, people taking over black culture or whatever. He was like, yo, look, man, I'm gonna problem as long as they being true to themselves. And there's actually an MC, man. What's the dude's name now, man?
G-Eazy.
G-Eazy.
I fucks with G-Eazy.
I fucks with G-Eazy, bro.
Yeah. Dude from the Bay.
Yeah, I fuck with him, man.
Yeah.
He seemed like he got his own little style. He's like, yo, me and this leather jacket is gonna rock, nigga.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I'm rocking with it, man. Gel slick back hair, bro. And he kind of smooth with it. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, I rock with G-Eazy.
I rock with him, man. I rock with him. He got some lines too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So what it is?
It's 444, man.
I don't know. What is that though? Is that Jay-Z?
That's Jay-Z, man.
Is it?
It's Illuminati shit.
I guess. They was talking about Beyonce and her birthday and Jay-Z's birthday. And he was born on December 4th.
Yeah, he got that song 44/4.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's meant reference to 44/4 a long time before Beyonce, I'll tell you that right now. So
we'll see. Hopefully it's dope.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great way of creating awareness for himself. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Whoever he's paying off to do all this shit too, it's everywhere. It's everywhere, you know what I mean? Like, and that's a good way of testing, you know what I'm saying? Because Jay-Z don't usually do interviews before his album drops. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think Jay-Z's trying to drop behind Kendrick or fucking Drake, you know what I'm saying? I think he's trying to do those numbers. However, I don't know how you can, especially being that, like, is this album going to be exclusive with Tidal? Because I don't know nobody that has Tidal.
I guess that it could be a ploy to kind of get people to get Tidal. I know Sprint had purchased a large percentage of Tidal, and I believe that either Sprint customers might get Tidal for free, or they might get a certain amount of time or some shit like that. So I don't know exactly it is what young Jay-Z is doing or old Jay-Z is doing, but I don't know. We'll see, man.
Yeah. All right, man. Yeah.
What it is?
How we say it, man? Bootleg Cable Podcast.
Can't spell that.
Something wrong with your ass.
Shit might be bootleg.
Ain't nothing fake about it, man. We out.
Yeah.